Hello. Hello, mister. You need to go to bed. Go on, go to bed. Juki, bed.
Good morning, everybody.
Morning.
What are we? There we go.
Hi. Good morning and welcome to our Halloween launch. I love Halloween. It's always a bit weird, a bit spooky. Just a bit weird. And yeah, so I love Halloween and I love the imagery you get with it, and I use it all year round, to be honest, because I just love sort of all the things that go on with Halloween. So we have a really lovely launch for you. It's a really small launch because I want to introduce you to our vault of Halloween as well, because we've got some great stamps that we've brought out before which all go together with this year's Halloween. So so you can keep your budget small and use what you've got, but also have a look at the vault and what's in there, and also our new releases. But before we go to my other camera, I just wanted to show you this because, oh, look at that! Isn't that so cute? So Cathcart has made this for us. I love it. And it's made with our rice paper, our plain rice paper, that's been stamped with one of the stamps that's our new release. And I just think it's so cute to put little sweeties in. And then look at this. I adore this. It has got a candle in. You can just see it flickering away there. Just turn that round. Beautifully made, absolutely gorgeous, lovely lantern to hang up, and I just think this is absolutely superb. So our wonderful DT member who made this, please tell us so that I can credit you, because there's no name on it.
I think it might be Jane.
Is it James?
Yeah.
I love it. I love the chain and I love this. It's so beautifully made. Absolutely gorgeous. I would have that in my house, hanging up at the window. Stunning. So you can't really see those properly on an overhead camera, so I'm going to leave those safely there. And hello to everyone who's joined us on YouTube and Facebook. Please like, share, comment and share. It's always a big help for us. And if you're on YouTube, if you press the subscribe button, then that's always brilliant for us as well. Thank you very much. Alfie's done a special deal for you. Over his head there. So we have everything in the bundle with a special price off, and all of the existing vault stamps we're doing 20% off for the next 48 hours. So there's lots to have a look at. So should we go over and have
that 20% will be 30% if you're a VIP member.
Ooh.
So if you fancy becoming a VIP member, it's probably not a bad time to do it. If you want to buy some Halloween stuff, you can do that through the website. Okay.
Okay, so this is our first new stamp. I love him. He's called Raven Mad, and he is a raven, and he's already obviously usually as normal on beautiful deep etched red rubber, handmade by Ian's Fair Hands in our Retford studio. And we have some words as well. We've got Raven Lunatic, Stark Raven Mad About You, and Once Upon a Midnight Dreary. Now, there's a spelling mistake on the laminate, okay? I hold my hands up.
It has been corrected now, and none of those will go out.
I was just about to say that it's just on the laminate. Your stamp will not have a spelling mistake on it, okay? I hold my hands up, that's my fault. Dyslexia is a bugger. So that will read Once Upon a Midnight Dreary by Edgar Allan Poe, but your stamp will not have a spelling mistake on it. It's just the laminate, okay? So he is absolutely gorgeous and I love him to bits. And then we have A Witch Called Wanda, for those who watched the film A Fish Called Wanda, that was the inspiration, and I think she is just gorgeous. Oh, let's just tilt her up a little bit for you. So this is a lovely little witch, and I think she goes with all the other Halloween stuff that we've done in the past, but I think that, you know, you could actually use her all year round. You can change her hat to a different sort of hat quite easily, and I love this little pumpkin down here, and I've just put some nice little twiddly bits coming out as well, and I've got some frayed bits of lace coming off Wanda, and I love this quote. This is by Luna Lovegood from, of course, the Harry Potter books, which you know I'm a big fan of. So being different isn't a bad thing. It means you're brave enough to be yourself, and I love that. So let me show you some beautiful samples. Look at this. Look, gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I think this one is by Carolyn Lakin. It is. So thank you so much to our wonderful DT, Carolyn Lakin. Big shout out. Leslie Blameyer, you're amazing. Wendy Wallace, the wonderful. Jane Allmark, fabulous. Karen Waterworth, wondrous. And Kath Carter, absolutely brilliant DT. So let me just show you. Also, we have a fantastic stencil. Thank you, Mike Deakin, for doing this one for us. I love it. In the background, it just looks like a pattern, but then it emerges that it's actually skulls. And look at the background here that we've got from Leslie Blameyer. Thank you, Leslie. Beautiful, this. So look in the background here. So this web is from our vault, stamps. Okay, so we'll have a look at those in a minute. So we've got our stencil, which is a new release as well. Okay, and then we have just look at this. Gothic Revival. Oh, just so strokeable. I just love these. So we've got our ATCs at the beginning, and then we've got our lovely double-sided pages, which is why I always want to, because I just can't do without every single page, because they are just gorgeous. Look at those colours. I wanted rust colours, he gives us rust colours. I love Gothic arches. These are just so cool to actually play with. You'll see later on my demonstration I'm doing a triptych, but you could do diptych, and great for tags, which a load of the DT have actually used. But look at the colours. Look at that teal and rust colour. Absolutely gorgeous. So as usual, this is on a really nice thick paper. It
170.
is. It's 170, but I always check because it feels so much thicker. It's uncoated, which means that you can stamp on it and it just receives the layer. Completely flat matte, which I really like, and it takes all sorts of mediums and gessos and everything really, really well. Absolutely gorgeous paper pad, and that is called Gothic Revival. So you can see here, look at this one. This is by Leslie Blameyer. Look how she's actually used the doors, and we've got a 3D effect going on here. Just really clever, gorgeous use of the stencil in the background, and lovely 3D effect on this. That's Leslie's. Absolutely gorgeous. And then we've got Kath with something completely different. So she's actually used the heat technique with the True Grit texture paste. You put it through the stencil. In fact, am I going to do that later? Might have time for it. And then heated it up so it bubbles up, which is gorgeous. And then we've got Carolyn, lovely watercolour effect with all of our Vivids, and this is Carolyn again. I love that. So simple yet beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. Oh, look at the bunting on this. Now, who wouldn't like a Halloween party with all this bunting? This must have taken ages. That's a labour of love, isn't it? And look, it's all raven black metallic. Thank you so much. That is just gorgeous. I just love the bunting. Maybe I should have put that up behind me, actually. That's really lovely. And then we have Jane Allmark. Jane has just done a lovely crackle glaze effect in the background here. So that is actually using our stamps, our crackle glaze stamps. And this is Jane's as well. I love this. I wouldn't have thought of doing this, but look, beautiful stripes of the papers there with raven on the top. And then this is Jane's as well. Let me just get, that's so nice. I love this. Simplicity, beautiful. This is Kath's. Look at this, a double-sided one, absolutely gorgeous. And of course, she's actually quoted from Edgar Allan Poe's The Raven. And I just think that's gorgeous. Lots of layering. She's got the papers, she's got the stenciling, she's got some ephemera. It's actually coloured with Luscious as well. It could be Luscious or it could be our sparkly Vivids there. And then this is another of Kath's. Oh, I love the darkness of this. And in the background, very faintly, you've got our wee house as well. Okay, that's this one here that we released only a few weeks ago. And this goes so well with all of the lovely new ones as well. So it's just got that lovely spooky vibe to it as well, hasn't it? So that will be on 20% off, 30% if you're a VIP. Then we've got another of Caroline's, beautifully coloured there with the Vivids, absolutely gorgeous. I love the white space on there. And then we have, let's go to Jane. So simple, really clever. Just one stencil, absolutely fantastic. Let's just go on to, this is actually, has to be one of my favourites. Look at this, so clever. It's a mirror made out of a silver, what do you call it, mirror card. Of course it is. And these are our fast cast resin, made out of the one of our moulds, which are just gorgeous. Not our moulds, but you know, a mould. And really, really beautiful and very, very clever how that fits beautiful in there. So gorgeous work, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And then we've got, look, a shaker card with black shakers in it. Gorgeous. So Kath has done us proud with another creation. I mean, honestly, this woman just goes just amazing, the amount of work that goes into these. And it's a pair, because look, we have a matching pair with Raven as well. Beautiful use of the papers. Now these papers are actually from a different paper pack. They're not from the Gothic Revival one. They are, I have to try and remember what those are from.
Into the Wood.
Into the Wood. Well done, Alfie. So those are Into the Wood. Absolutely brilliant work. Into the Woods. So thank you, Kath, for those. Great inspiration. Another one from Jane, and she's actually done us a little notebook here with, oh look how she's actually stamped the corners as well of the pages. Oh, I really like that. That's really sweet. With I like the details that all the girls put in, so little beads there. Oh look, so this is a lovely little envelope that has got the most delicious ATCs in them. Kath Carter, again, lovely. Look at these, great colours, really gothic, fantastic. Who wouldn't love a set of those ATCs? Those are beautiful. Oh, This is another of Caroline's. What beautiful colours. Of course they are, because I love blues. Great use of the stencil in the background. Lovely colouring in. Superb. This is another of Leslie's. Oh, gorgeous. Again, I love the way she's actually used a bit of the paper, but also the stencil in the background. So she's cut out the paper here. And then, of course, she's used that web again from our vault. This is a final one from Caroline. That's beautiful. And a lovely trick or treat from Jane. Look how she's actually used our big letters stencil to create the trick or treat, and then really simple that. And it's got sweeties inside. Thank you very much, Jane. And then finally, Caroline's. This is a piece of cardboard that she's cut away, layered with the paper, then cut away actually. Fantastic, I love it. Lovely colours going on in there with the vivids. Absolutely gorgeous. So that is our new range. So how much are all of these, Alfie, if you want to buy the whole kit?
So the recommended retail is $40.96 and we're doing them for $37.
37, okay. But if you want to buy them individually, you can. So these are $12.99, $12.99. How much is the stencil on its own? $4.99 and $9.99 for the papers there. So that's our new release. But I wanted to remind you of some of our vault stamps as well, because these all match beautifully. So look through your stash and get out all the, oh, we forgot this, I love this. Look at that bit of shrink plastic. Isn't that gorgeous? I think that is just lovely. I might have to steal that, girls. Thanks very much. I might have to put my studio key on that. Gorgeous. Okay, so let's have a look at what's in the vault. All right, so this is, let me take it out. This is called Wicked. I love this stamp. I loved putting this together. I can't remember when I did it, but we've got ravens and skulls and everything going across there for that border. We've got Vitruvian Man and quite a nice collage happening here, torn edge border, and then we've got some ephemera as well. They say there's no rest for the wicked. No wonder I'm always so tired. So that's Wicked. Oh, I love Pumpkin Monster. Pumpkin Monster is such a favourite from last year, and he obviously goes so well with this year's beautiful new release. And to go with Pumpkin Monster, we had Spooky Girl and Spooky Boy, which again will just go so well with Wonder Witch. They're just fabulous. Then we have Halloween dictionary page, great background. I love the fact that it is actually a true dictionary page, quite an old one actually, and I love the fact that it's just that lovely. I mean, you can read every word, even though the type is absolutely minute. Look at the detail of that. It's fantastic. Poison labels. Who doesn't love a poison label? Great as ephemera. Stamp up loads of those in different colours like I've done here, and these are great for going onto bottles, onto ephemera in your work. This has been very popular. The skull. The skull is really big. Okay, so this is, and I love the detail of it. So this is 12 centimetres or 4 3/4 inches. So, sorry, let me just put that away. And again, it looks quite flat, but wait until you stamp it and you get all of this fantastic detail. I use a stamping platform for this because I need to re-ink it, but it's fantastic. Oh, Batty. I love Batty. He should really be like that, but I just like him this way around because he's just so cute. I love Batty. He's a nice big size as well. Yeah, got to use him again. Oh, this is Skullduggery Borders. So this is the web that Leslie was using. So she used this quite a lot on hers. I love this border here. I just, yeah, think it's just gorgeous. It's got some different textures going on here, some circles. We've got another scrappy circle there. And of course we've got our Skullduggery border as well. So this has got loads of layers in this. I've put roses, I've put textures, I've put flowers, I've put ravens, and of course the skulls as well in there. So that's Skullduggery Borders. And finally, oh no, but also because I found in my stash, Alfie,
We've added a few more.
this one. This is Dreaded Damask. Sorry, this is a bit mucky because I use it quite a bit. And I actually use it just as a really nice background, because some people don't even realise it's got skulls in the back, especially if you do it upside down as well. And this is called Dreaded Damask. Great background stamp. So that's from my stash. So let me just pop that away. And then finally we've got Autumn Nights. I love Autumn Nights. We've got a gorgeous web here with a little spider. You can stamp them separately or together, but that's a really lovely one because you can extend these to go across a card or a page or a tag, whichever. This owl is absolutely gorgeous. This is an eagle owl and he is just beautiful. We've got a lovely little blind mouse there, or any mouse, but is from my 3 blind mice. We've got another raven, which can you tell I like ravens? And then we've got these beautiful leaves, which are just beautiful. Can you imagine those just falling across a page? Autumn. These are the days we dream about when the sunlight paints us gold. Lovely, really gorgeous. So we've got loads and loads of beautiful stamps from the vault, and as I say, Alfie's done us a good deal on these, with them being 20% off. Now wait a moment, because we have from the vault some beautiful samples as well. So let me just pop these together. Pumpkin Monster, I love you. Right, look at these from our vault. We have some fantastic samples that Alfie has dug out. So great use of the skull, and this is the little moth from Skullduggery Borders. Is it? Let me just check. No, it's not. It's from Wicked. It's from Wicked. So those are the moths from Wicked. Look at this. Julie Atkinson. Thank you very much, Julie. Emma Blake. See how we have the best DT? They go on to do amazing things. Emma Blake. Beautiful, beautiful background there. Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn. Beautiful use. So clever. Look at that in a tree. Absolutely amazing. That's the one from Wicked. Look at our lovely little Batty. He's gorgeous. Kerry Sturman. Lots of love out to Kerry. That's from our Wicked boy. Spooky boy, sorry. That's one from me. I don't even remember doing that. It's got my name in it and I don't even remember doing that. Oh, Sue Jacob. Lots of love out to Sue Jacob. I love the fact that she's got a coffin shape there. This is, I don't know whose this is because it's got no name on the back. It might have been Lorna's because Lorna was really good at forgetting to put her name on the back. Oh, look, this one's got lights on it. This is our Wendy Wallace. Look, she's poked lights through it. Oh, you can't really see. Oh, just about. Can because of the bright lights. That's fantastic. I love that. And look at the little bottles as well with our little monster there. I think that is me. I think so. It hasn't got a name on the back, but I recognise this. Then we've got our Kerry Sturman. Oh, look. I love that. That's with the original Oak Vivids. I recognise those. And then we've got our Wendy again. I love that. These are fantastic. Let me just turn this one off. Don't want the batteries to go on that. And then we have our Carolyn. Oh, Carolyn has done this. And then we have, oh, another one by me. Again, can't remember doing that one, but there you go. It's got my name on it. And then we've got our final one by our Kerry Sturman. Fantastic. Those are lovely, really lovely. So let me just put those somewhere safe. Here you go, Alfie, just put those somewhere safe. That's lovely. Let me have a slurp of tea. So message us and let us know which Halloween stamps you've already got in your stash. Okay, that would be great to hear what you've already got. So I thought I would do just a quick demo, just to have a bit of a play. Let me have another bit of tea. Cheers. So yes, which stamps have you already got in your stash? That would be great to hear, actually. Right, so let's have a look at this beautiful book here. So I'm just going to be playing with this a lot, I can tell. Yeah, it's this one that I chose. There we go. Oh, look. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to, because I want this to be quite stiff, because this is going to be a triptych, you see, and I want this to stand up. So I'm going to back it onto some watercolour card. It doesn't have to be a watercolour card, just any card will do, but it just so happens that I've got a piece of watercolour card handy that's the right size. So I'm going to get my Slap It On mat. Oops. Slap It On mat. And let's just get this all over here. In fact, let me just get some waste paper underneath, because I know what I'm like. I will get Slap It On all over the place. There we go. So let's get a good amount of Slap It on the card. And we're going to do a load of Slap It on here as well, on the back of the page. So this will not only glue it together, but it will keep it nice and flat as well. There we go. And that's going to go on here. That's good. And then I'm just going to put some over the top as well, and that way, you see, it all dries at the same rate and you don't get any wrinkles. There we go. And it dries completely flat matte as well, and there's no ghosting at all. There's no whiteness coming out, so that will be perfect. So just plain water for your brush, and that will just wash out quite nicely. Okay, so that is my slap it on mat. Okay, and then let's just dry that off a little bit because I want to just stamp on today. I would normally leave it to dry naturally, but you know, I'm in a hurry. Don't want to wait around for it. So let's just find in the pile of stuff where have I put my stamps. Oh, there they are. Found them. Found them. So let's go with Wonder. And I'm just going to use a normal VersaFine. Black VersaFine. And of course, with this having Slap It On, it's a perfect surface as well to stamp on. Okay, so I'm going to put her round about there, I think, so that lovely. And then I'm just going to cover her with some Superfine. Let's just pop that back in there. And then I'm going to take our little Munchkin pumpkin, which is just ridiculously cute. And let's just do I'm going to do a pile of them. I'm just going to do the first one. Now I've stuck this paper to the base. And let me get out some other scrap paper. There we go. Lovely.
I just missed a bit. I missed a bit on my hat. To the right.
No?
Yeah, just the pointy bit, but it's. I don't know if it'll
No,
still work.
I don't think I have. I think it's just. There we go. Lovely. So I've already cut one out, but then I also want to stamp onto here. So I'm just going to stamp another one because I'm going to layer it up, you see. The reason why I stamp a background and then put another one on is all these little bits here which are really difficult to cut out, all those and the laces and everything. It's best to put them on the background, and then when you actually do a layering on, you just cut out the easy bits. You'll see what I'm talking about when I do it. Again, this is my Superfine embossing glaze, and you get a great big tub. The reason is because you need to be able to throw a load on. It lasts for ages because it's such a big tub and it's so fine. And then I'm just going to do loads of these babies because I want to stack them up. Okay, that's that. Oops, a daisy. I touched that. Let me just put some more over that. Oh, it's still raining. It was a dash this morning from the house to the studio through the pouring rain. Lovely, excellent. Let's get rid of those curly ones. Don't want those, thanks very much. Let's put the top on that before I knock it over. Right, so I've just got a palette here, and I'm going to use some Vivids. So these are the Vivid refills. So I'm going to use some Raindrops on Roses, which is a red, and also a yellow, which is Catch a Moonbeam. And because they've got mica in the bottom, see they've got loads of mica in. So these are inks, and these are our inks, eco refills for our sprays, but we are not doing the filled sprays anymore. We're just selling the empty spray bottle, and these are going to be relaunched with some new colours and possibly some different packaging. We're just deciding on the final packaging. I'm really excited about the new colours as well. So all you need is just a couple of drops of each. The good thing is that if you put them in a palette, you can reconstitute them. Okay, let's have a look at see what sort of colour that makes. So that's Raindrops on Roses and Catch a Moonbeam. So I'm hoping for a sort of, that's nice. So because I've embossed it, it's really easy to colour in because the watercolour is resisted by the embossing. So that's nice. And then if I do one that's a slightly just yellow, I'll come back in and do a little bit of shading on it. And you only need a tiny bit with this. It is really concentrated. So let's do one that's a bit more on the red side. And let's just put a little bit deep around the edges here, and that would just give it a little bit more. There you go. See how that just makes it a little bit more interesting, a bit rounder. And just going to put some yellow in there. That's too much. Let me take some off. And then some orange on that one. So I'm just going to put a little bit different colours on each one, so they're all a little bit different, and those will dry sparkly. And then just do the same with Wonder, and I've actually already done one with the flat Vivids. So these are the matte Vivids, so they've got no sparkle in them, and again I've just used the Vivid inks and just painted those in and then cut it all out. So can you see how I've cut out all of the difficult bits like that? Because then when we layer it up on here, all of the nice bits are there as well. And if you notice, I cut through the leg in order to get through there, but when you stick it down you won't actually see that. And it's the same with the arm. I've actually just cut through the arm to get to the armhole there. Okay, but before we do that, I did just want to put a little bit of texture on the background as well. So this is collector's edition number 49, and this is the Matrix. And I'm just going to use, I'm just going to stick with the black. Let me just check which way around it is, that's good. And I think we'll just have a little bit coming in here, that's it. Maybe just a touch. There we go. So just not inking up anymore, just letting it fade naturally through here. There we go. Yeah, I like that. That just adds to it, doesn't it? Actually going to bring that down a wee bit. Oh, there we go. There, that's a little bit better. Right, so that was the Matrix. Dun, dun, dun. Right, let's just give that a bit of a scrub. Clean that. And then I've got a scrap of fabric here. And I'm going to use the words. Now this is an old one. Oh no, it's not. I'm using the words from A Witch Called Wanda, so I'm going with the new ones. And so this is a smooth cotton that I'm stamping onto. I think I'll do it down here. And that's done with VersaFine. So see how good that is? That's the beauty of a red rubber stamp, you see. So VersaFine, smooth cotton and red rubber just goes perfectly together. So let me just clean my stamp. I just clean them with a rag, just to get off all the ink. Don't actually wet them, just clean it straight away and then it's good to go. Let's just put that back on there. And then what I've done is I've taken some of the original oak. First of all, I just cut this to size, so I just do a little snip and then tear it, and then that way you get some nice edging going on here. So some lovely fraying happening. There we go. So you get a really nice frayed edge, and then all I've done is I've just painted it with a bit of original oak vivid. And then I've just got, I was given this charm at the weekend, so thanks very much, that's gone on there really nicely. That's Wanda's cat, obviously. And then I've cut out all of the pumpkins. So where have I put, there it is. So let's get going with this. So I need some grab and go. And a little trick is just to put your glue on here. It's always good also, you can put some grab and go into our little bottles. Have I got any here? Oh, here we go. Here we go. These are brilliant. These are Writer bottles. and I fill them with gesso and then literally write with them directly onto a page or whatever. But they're great for the grab and go because they've got such a tiny nozzle. Anyway, I've put glue on here, so just get some scrap paper and just wiggle it around, and that way it just gets rid of any excess. You can do that on the paint mat as well, and then you can just line that up with the wonder that you've already stamped and embossed, and that goes over the top like that. I'll just, oh, she just needs holding down for a few seconds. I need a bigger hand. There we go. So I would say about 5 seconds and she's good to go. Oh, she looks great, you see? That's lovely. So the pumpkins, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pile them up like this. So I need to start off with the highest one, really, don't I? Let me just trial it out first. I think it's probably best like this, isn't it? Maybe I should colour another one because I think it probably needs one on the top, doesn't it? Right, so let me just quickly colour this one. There we go, that'll do. And so that one will need to go on the top there, won't it? So let's just get building. So that one, be careful because it's wet. Then we'll do this one. Which will go there. Then this one. So you can see you have to go from the back to the front when you're gluing these down. I always say in classes, you know, take a photo of it. It's always always a good thing to take a photo. Then you can remember what you've done. Let's do that one at an angle, and then the final one in the middle there at the front. Okay, so if you have some squishies, which I've got, just take a damp brush and just clean up. Put it in water, wipe it away, just to clean that up. And I'm just going to get a little bit more of this. That will dry off quite quickly. There we go. Lovely. And what I've done is I've also creased and folded these so that it becomes a triptych. So with this, I'm not going to glue that down. I'm going to use foam pads because the glue can sometimes stain the front of fabric, so I'm just going to use foam pads along here. Just to hold that in place, and then I think just a little tiny bowl of sweeties in front or a candle would look really sweet. with a little cap there, and then it can sit like that with a little candle in front or a bowl of sweeties. And I like all the little pumpkins, just the stalk sticking out a little bit as well. Lovely, I really like that. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Excellent. So let me come back to Alfie. Hi. So hopefully you enjoyed that. It's a lovely release. Thank you very much to Mike Deakin for helping us out with the design work on the papers and the stencils and everything. And thank you for Alfie for all your help as well, darling. And all the team at Indigo Blue. And of course our amazing design team. Check out their Facebook pages, check out the Indigo Blue page and the I Love Indigo Blue as well, which is a fan page, so you can post all of your makes on there as well for us to see and love and like. Please subscribe if you're on YouTube. It really does help us if you can subscribe, and of course on Facebook, if you like and comment or share, or like and share, that would be brilliant for us. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a lovely day and have a good route around our website. Is that it?
That's it.
That's it.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.